Hello everyone and welcome back to this funny channel. Today we are gonna be spectating casting this mining game that I wouldn't be casting if my opponent didn't say what he said in the fucking thumbnail of this video, and that is surrender. I don't know if he thought this matchup was an auto win for him, or if he says this to every opponent or whatever. My opponent is playing 9th Panzer, I'm playing 11 easy, and the map is airport. So airport is not something you would consider really good for 11E, but I don't think it's its worst map. 11E wants to run around and cause chaos, and the division thrives on chaos. So if you're like stuck in a grinding match, you're almost guaranteed to lose as 11E, honestly. So something like 2 weeks, even though it sounds like pretty good, in reality you're most probably gonna lose if you're not gonna be able to like cause enough cancer on the map. So what's the point now? I'm gonna go my deployment, how I like to play airport with these funny decks. I buy 3 Gazelle Celtics. This is the best AA you can buy on the planet. This is just a flying Mistral for 60 points with insane range, insane accuracy, a stabilizer, everything you ever want. I bring 2 cards of these guys. I don't even bring normal Mistrals. I mean, maybe in this video I do, but I threw them out. I threw out normal Mistrals. Might be a mistake, but I really like these Gazelle Celtics. So 3 Gazelle Celtics on and just kind of going everywhere. 1 P4 here and 1 forward deploy CV for this. Later then just gonna move it to here. There's 1 VLRA and 1 Paramarine going all the way here. What I wanna do is, secure this forest and then push into here and try and cut off his supply routes. Basically, I wanna be really annoying here, and then I'm maybe gonna be able to push into this, because if we are on a headbutting each other without any interference, he's gonna win. He's gonna win very, very easily. So for that, I also get a Sega Recon and a VBL Milan. So as you can see, a very heavy investment for this. Because I mean, I could flood units with infantry and ATGMs here, but there's only so much I can. 1 P4 Milan here, 1 VLRA 20mm here. The 20mm this thingy, the Tau DA pieces are broken. Great fire support with 1200 ground target range, and they have infantry HP, so they cannot be targeted by 18 jams anymore. So if you have a Tau DA piece, bring it in every deck, it's worth it, trust me. It logs down infantry decks extremely hard because they have absolutely nothing to do with this. And it's really cheap AA to just cover the ground. So I buy 2 of them. One I put in this bush. I like putting it in this bush because it can target this here. It's really funny. And in this bush because it can target here as well. Those are rather funny places. 12.7 and everything. So I'm basically just I want to contest. You get to these buildings first before him. So I want to contest this, get an ATGM there, get an ATGM here, get an ATGM here, all of this, get him in a crossfire, and then bop him from behind. So that's kind of my idea of playing. Let's see what my opponent is doing. So my opponent is doing a bomb rush down the center. So not down the center, down here. So not even down the center here, just this. And then because he decides to throw like 70% of his income down one lane, he decided it's a good idea to buy a fob. I don't know for what. Maybe he really likes the MLRS. But if you're bum rushing down one lane, you're probably not gonna wanna buy a fob. Then he buys motorized Aufklärer in whatever the fuck this is, MI2. He wants to take this, and this. Maybe he forgot that they have forward deploy EA. But I do, and I can just really easily stop him. He gets 1 Aufklärer BMP1 into this building. I get here first, especially if it's a PMP1. And then 1 Aufklärer normal here. I get here first as well. So I know what his plan was. We're gonna cast it from my perspective. Gonna let the game flow a little bit sped up. So let's see what the Mr. You should surrender is doing. This Gazelle Celtics, oh shit, the lag. Just instantly one-shot this, and my VLRAs are getting rid of this. The MI2 has 4 HP, so it's really horrible at surviving anything. Gazelle Celtics, you know, one shot, one kill, 60% accuracy, of course. So he lost his he lost his recon. These P4 Milans are doing work. He doesn't unload, he doesn't do anything. Then I'm driving around the Puma head, and then I see whatever the fuck this blob is. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna buy a Jagger cluster. Should be coming out any second. He's buying 2 Strelas. Not sure what, because I don't really have any attack helicopters. One Jagger cluster, trying to go for this blob. Let's see what I'm gonna do. I think I keep losing LOS because he's behind this. And there's a Jaguar cluster dives and then gets hit by the cube and doesn't drop its bombs. Pilot is injured, highly unfortunate, and it goes down. So that's a waste of money. And then my opponent, because I killed all of his recon, keeps queuing forward. Yeah, he unloads the infantry and I guess smokes his tanks, but right after smoking his tanks, you know, and maybe pulling back, no, he keeps pushing forward. The offensive can never stop. One Gazelle Celtic down because I brought it too close. Then I pulled them back. This P4PC is going for this. These guys made it and are gonna try and make it into his backline. I'm trying to get this Paramarine right in these buildings because that's where his road is going to. This push is eating 80 GMs. I'm forced to push back my P4 Milans. This part 2 Milan is doing work as well. He's killing my units, but his units are suffering a lot stuff. This first descent to 2 down. This descent to 2 targets the P4 Milan misses. And then the Milan misses itself. BMP ones with the Malyutka. I guess he's a believer in the Malyutka. So 2 T-72s goes down and this Milan 2 has no ammo anymore. I get a Milan that I was going to hear through here, and then one cube is down. Now that the cube is down, I think I'm gonna buy another Jagger cluster. My opponent decides a lot of BMP Schutzen is what he needs, and I'm trying to get my Paramarine in the back. His bomb rush here, you know, he has enough meat to just eat all of my 80 GMs and survive, which is fine enough, honestly. Another Jagger cluster and 3 Gazelle Hots coming for me. More Paramilans because he's doing whatever the fuck this is now. I decide to gun run the cube. I turn off the bombs. It's left on 1 HP, sadly. And then I'm gonna swing around and try and get the tanks with the cluster. Because this is now low cohesion. I wanted to kill it, but you know, can't have everything. So I can see this T-72, and then it's gonna go, and then it survives on 1 HP because of reasons. Highly unfortunate. What can you do? This P4 Milan is out of ammo. I'm not moving it out anyway. This Paramarine is here, and you know, my VLRA is just gonna go down the road. These BMP ones are going right into this Paramarine. And the Paramarine has Apilas, and now that he has kind of seen that I have something here, he's buying a MI8 and a SU-22. I guess he wants to deal with it. This T-72, you know, forced to back out. This SPW is just gonna eat these shots. I don't know if it's gonna die. I don't think it will. No, he is retreating it after capping it, so that's pretty good. This Paramarine just killed all of the PMPs. This SU-22HE doesn't do shit, and now the Sege is gonna deal with his Ural that he needs to heal the rest of his push. Or I mean, what's left of the push. The Sege Recon is just gonna kill both. I don't know. Then an SU-22, I don't know what it's doing. I have no fucking clue what he's doing with it. And as you can see, I have him in a nice little cone here where he's forced to. Where you know, he's in a big ass crossfire. That's kind of the point. This thing here struggles in the forest to kill the MI8. I'm you know, rerouting my Gazelle Celtics, or should be rerouting them. I forgot this CV here that I dropped, so I bring it here now. So I get a bunch of Puma Pirates and everything because I know he has a Mochutsen here. And to deal with all of this, he gets like a bunch of urns. Urns are hilariously good for their price. 60 points for like rockets and an autocannon. To be fair, the ammo is low, but what can you do? MiG-23, when he sees the Gazelle Celtics, he goes for them, and the Gazelle Celtics just kill him. You know, if you don't think these are OP and need to be like 80 points or something at least, there's a problem with you. So they deal with some urns, and but the urns managed to, you know, kill the 20mm pretty disproportionately. Get a Mirage 2000 to try and deal with the rest of the urns. I had no idea he bought a Bob. Right as they turn, he gets a MiG-23 and kills me. So highly unfortunate, you know, I trade urn for a Mirage 2000, but at this point it doesn't fucking matter because I won the map. I won the game. This Puma Palace take 10 gazillion years to kill this Machutsen. What can you do? His Urals, he's finally patting them the right way. Another urn for him. I get some infantry and an ATGM to secure this zone. This zone is secured. He drives the CV in and he dies. I don't know what was the point of this. And they have a bunch of shit that needs resupplying, so I buy 2 Puma Kangaroos. And I don't know, he's buying BMP2s now. I should have bought them at the start, honestly, but I didn't think it would help him. Kub killed. And then I'm just gonna cluster his tank, and he literally has absolutely nothing on the map. So just not to waste too much of your time, he wants to helo drop with MI2s at this point. But I think he forgot or didn't see at all that they have this 20mm here. Su-22HE going for the 20mm, and there's Gazelle Celtics. They're doing the missing. Well, one hit is enough. It's gonna deal with the urn, hopefully. Unlucky. Unlucky for him. The Su-22HE escapes, he's gonna be out for 5 minutes, and then I just get the Gazelle Celtics back and resupply them. And let's see how his helo drop is gonna work. He gets a CV to go into this zone. My Milan 2 I think is gonna miss. No, it gets out of LOS, and then my Paramarine with the Apilas are just gonna blow this shit up. And he wants to land here, I guess, and my 20mm says no. And he's just gonna die. P4 Milan there to deal with his BMP2s. And that's about it. That's about it for the game, and his whole map is completely wiped. So I don't know, maybe you found this amusing. I found it amusing to play. And fuck the guy who told me to surrender. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. See ya next one.